From the hospital in Morbi, survivors recount the moment when disaster struck.
The bridge broke down. I, along with my friend, climbed the rope. I saw people who were standing around me on the bridge drowning.
The suspension bridge had been packed with revellers enjoying Diwali celebrations before hundreds of them were plunged about 10 metres into the Machu River. Bhikkhu Ben's son, Ravi, was among them.
My son and his friend survived with the blessing of God. Their other friend died.
Funerals have begun to take place. Hopes of finding any more survivors are fading. Rescuers are still searching the area, recovering bodies. Dozens of the dead are children. Residents here are struggling to comprehend what happened.
There is mourning in each house of Morbi. We are together standing with those who lost their children.
This is all that remains of the century-old bridge. It was reopened less than a week ago after a major renovation, but authorities say they hadn't approved it for public use. 9 people have been arrested in connection to the collapse. They include employees of a company contracted to maintain and operate the bridge. Those caught up in the chaos say the disaster could have been avoided.
Had the bridge not been overloaded, then this tragedy would not have happened.
Authorities have vowed to spare no one in the search for answers.
And Avani Dias joins us now from Morbi. Avani, what's happening at the scene right now?
Well, there are so many rescue boats still going out and trying to find any more bodies. They want to make sure that this search is as thorough as possible. We've seen divers going into this very shallow and rocky water, but they want to make sure that, no stone is unturned. And Jeremy, just being out in the town of Morbi over the last day or so and speaking to the victims' families, survivors of this tragedy, it is just so clear how devastating it's been. You can just feel the tragedy, and there's also a lot of anger from local people. Now, the state that I'm in, Gujarat, it's also where the Prime Minister Narendra Modi is from. So people are setting up this area at the bridge collapse site as we speak, and they are waiting for Prime Minister Modi's arrival. He's expressed deep sadness. He's held high-level talks last night, local time, and said he'll offer compensation to people involved. But Jeremy, in the last hour or so, we're also hearing from opposition political parties who are saying that corruption, mismanagement and governance issues could have been to blame for this devastating tragedy, and certainly that's the anger we're also feeling from locals.
Avani Dias reporting from Morbi in India.